Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry it's been a hot second since I uploaded a video. I've had lots of exciting things going on, projects that will soon be revealed, but I've been really busy working on those behind the scenes, and yeah, I've not had a chance to sit down and film, and I didn't want to put up any old rubbish. So here I am. I wanted to share with you what I'm currently loving. I didn't post definitely not an April favourites, maybe I posted a March favourites. If I did, I'll be sure to link it somewhere on the screen. And I have collected quite a few things the last couple of months. I've been trying some new things out and I wanted to share them with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the favourites. So just a quick mention, everything that I'm wearing on my body, on my person, this amazing t-shirt included, all linked down below. How cool is this? I just picked it up and I'm obsessed. It actually says like, I think it says have a, let me look in the mirror. What does it say? It says, have a Coke and smile. Coke adds life, which I'm not sure whether I believe. I actually don't even drink Coke, but I just really loved it. The pink with the red, how freaking cute. I'll be sure to link this one down below, along with like all my makeup and everything that I've used today. But I thought I would start off with some makeup favourites just because I have been trialling out a few new products and I found a few new things that I've absolutely been loving, so I love sharing them with you guys. Kicking things off, last month in April I went to Coachella, which you guys all know that I love. I uploaded a festival fashion video about all the outfits that I wore at Coachella. I'll be sure to link that on the screen. I also posted a ton of pictures on my Instagram, which will be also on the screen. If you guys aren't following me on my Instagram, be sure to, because I post every new outfit that I have over there first. And I've also been storying a lot, so be sure to follow me a lot. And my first favourite this month is this palette from Tarte. They very kindly sent me over a few new bits, and oh my gosh, you guys. When I first saw this, I was like, I'm not going to like any of the colours inside, because I'm such a like neutrals and like kind of shimmery kind of girl. I'm not someone who likes like lots of colour and that sort of thing. So I was kind of like, oh no, what I'm going to do with it. First of all, the packaging is stunning. I absolutely love this. It's called Be a Mermaid and Make Waves eyeshadow palette. The packaging is stunning. The colours inside are gorgeous. I absolutely love all of these. I don't know if you can see, but there's like all these reds and golds and shimmery tones. There's some mattes, some shimmers. Then the actual colours, like the blue and the green in this palette, are really wearable. I'm not sure about the colours Bubbles, the Bubbles colour and the Salt Water, or maybe I would wear those, but the Splash and the Lagoon, the blues and the greens, I'm definitely going to wear these throughout the summer. I wore them a little bit at Coachella, and I love the mirror. There you can see yourselves. It says 99% mermaid, and I just think this is such an amazing palette to travel with, because you have a bit of fun colours and then you also have all the pretty neutrals. I've literally been reaching for this every single time I do my makeup, which I've been really surprised about. But I had to give it a mention because I've been absolutely loving it. Then also from Tarte, even though this is still in the box, you will see I've been using it a lot. It is the Chrome Paint Shadow Bar, and this is the colour Sun Drenched. They sent me 3 shades. One was called, I think it was called Froze or something like that. And then there was another one that was also a goldy colour. But this is the one that I've just literally been using like every single day. There's loads of fingerprints on it, you can tell. And the colour is just gorgeous. Like, honestly, it's kind of got a wet texture to the shadow. So it kind of has that loose pigment feel when you pop it on, but it's not, it just sets immediately. Doesn't budge. It looks gorgeous as kind of like a sheer wash on the eyes. Or what I did at Coachella is I really amped it up and I kind of like really did, I actually have it on right now. It's like a sheer kind of pretty wash. You can also layer the shell palette, or you can also layer those shadows on. It looks gorgeous as kind of like a starting base. I just really love this. They're really nice feel, and I love Tarte products so much. They're honestly one of my favourite makeup brands out there. Their ethos is so amazing and their products are so good. And then this has just been such a favourite this month. It's just so easy, such a great summer everyday shade. Then I am pretty kind of boring when it comes to my lip colours. You guys will see me in like a nude pink kind of shade, a kind of darker shade on a rare occasion, or sometimes I'll do a red if I'm like feeling the red kind of colour. Sorry, sleeves are a bit long, so I like rolling them up. But this colour combination, which is what I have on right now, I've been living for. So underneath as a lip liner, I picked this up, and this is the size that it comes in. It's tiny. This is a Sephora Mini Lip Liner to go. You guys, I would love any nude recommendations down below because I really struggle finding nude lip liners that I like. This colour I really like. I think the shade is called Pink Beige. Really boring, but I have it on all over my lip and it's really nice and matte. And then on top, I have the Bare Minerals Lip Gloss, but it's not sticky and clumpy and claggy. I didn't think I'd ever wear lip gloss again because I was like, I hate the feel of it, it feels gross. But this is just like moisturizing, and then if you blot it, it just is like a nice sheen to the lips. It's not too much. I really like the color. This is the shade Cosmic Gloss. Cosmic Gloss Brilliant. Not sure which part of the shade, but I'll be sure to link it down below. But yeah, these two as a combo, don't they look good? Is it just me? I really, really like them. They're great for every day. They kind of go with everything. When I've not wanted to wear like a full lipstick, this has been my go-to because I like to have something on the lips, and when this wears away, it doesn't have that kind of liquid lip where you get like a line or like flicking or anything like that. So been absolutely loving these two. And then finally, I wanted to mention a foundation that I've been using forever and I don't think I've ever told you guys about. I literally use this every single day, so I don't know why I've never mentioned it, but I think this is the key to why my skin doesn't really break out that much anymore. This is the Oxygenating Foundation from Oxygenex. Wow, that's really hard to say. Oxygenetics, I think it's called, the brand. And I have the colour beige, as you can see, very well loved and very dirty. This stuff is gorgeous. I use this every single day when I'm doing my makeup. When I'm having like a no makeup day, I'll use like just a tint of moisturizer or something super light. But this, honestly, you could use for even those days because it is really light, but it is really buildable. I have it on right now. And honestly, it lets your skin kind of come through. But like, what I love about this, firstly, is the formulation lets your skin breathe. I think this is genius. It says here, breathable formula for healthier skin that provides complete coverage. And basically, this product was invented for people that have had like plastic surgery done or chemical peels. And so they can put makeup on top while their skin is still healing and it won't damage or block the skin underneath. So why shouldn't all foundation just be like this? And your skin should be able to breathe through the foundation so that it's not claggy and clogging your pores. I honestly think this is such a genius invention. We should all be getting our hands on it. It is kind of pricey. I think it's around the $60 mark, but honestly, like all the foundations that I really like kind of sit in that range anyway, and it lasts so long. Tiny bit goes a really long way. Like I say, coverage is really good and buildable, and it says apply with a clean sponge or fingertips and blend until even. I like to use a brush just because that's my preferred choice. I use the Real Techniques, the buffing brush I think it's called. I'll be sure to link that one down below as well. Yeah, I love this, can't rave about it enough, and I thought I'd probably never mentioned it on my channel before, so I thought I should. Okay, so now onto some sunscreens. I have for so long now used the Body Shop Skin Essence, I think it's called, in SPF 50. So, very sad to discover they don't sell it in America. I don't really know why, or maybe it's just in California. They don't sell it here, and honestly, I was so bummed out because my skin is really sensitive and it's one of those products that I found that does multi-purpose. It's got SPF in it. I use it as a moisturizer and it's brilliant. I think it's such a great product, and I was so bummed out, to be honest, to find that I couldn't get it anywhere here. So I started to do a little bit of research into sunscreens and moisturizers and work out what I wanted, and I have picked up the Supergoop different sunscreen. So first of all, I'll talk about this. This is the Defense Refresh Setting Mist in Broad Spectrum 50. It says spritz over your makeup to refresh UV protection. Now I was using I first of all bought this because I was like, oh perfect, it's a sample size, I can see whether it will like irritate my skin or anything like that. And I was using it, but what I realized is I was so overzealous with how much I was putting on because I wanted to like that to be my full coverage. I was like spraying it all in my hair. My hair was getting greasy. Really stupid, I know, but I didn't really realize. So I've decided I've kept this in my car for the rest of the month and it's been amazing. It's such a great product to just be like, okay, I put my SPF on at like 6 AM when I got ready, and now it's 3 PM and I'm still in the height of the sun. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take all my makeup off. I'm gonna spray this over. Genius, I don't know why no one's thought this before. They also do a powder that could be really great. My skin is on a drier side, so I prefer something like this. So yeah, I've been loving it for using it for that. And then I picked this up like 3 days ago, but I've been absolutely loving it. I'm such a freak, by the way. I keep everything in its box. I don't know why. The packaging of this is gorgeous though. I love this kind of like, first of all, the texture of the box feels really nice, and then I like this kind of like weird angle. And this is the SPF 50 Everyday Sunscreen with natural oat extract. And like I say, my skin is super sensitive, very reactive to like everything and anything. There's a Sunbum sunscreen that's like vegan, everything free, amazing, and I love it, I absolutely love it, but if I get it anywhere near my eyes, I can't see. While I was at Coachella, I put it all over my face and like kind of just rubbed it all in, and then I went in the pool and then whatever, and I got out and I was like sat for like an hour with like cold compresses on my eyes because I couldn't see. And I love the sunscreen, it doesn't irritate my face, but my eyes, I just was like, oh gosh. So now whenever I use that one, I just kind of like really avoid the eye area, which like kind of seems crazy, but this sunscreen I've been loving. I've been using this kind of after my serum as my like sunscreen meets moisturizer, because it's so hot in LA, and like it's actually quite a cold day today, but the weather is always kind of like on the warmer side, so I don't want to have like 7 layers of moisturizer on my face because they'll just slide off and make my makeup not stay on. But I've been really enjoying using this under makeup. It makes my makeup go on great. I try to leave like a little bit of time in between. I do try to leave a little bit of time in between putting my SPF on and then starting my makeup, just because I don't know, I like to let everything like sink into my skin when I do my skincare and then go on to makeup. But I've been really enjoying this. Yes, I am going to put it back in the box. And yeah, I've really been enjoying it. Great job, Supergoop. So, on to a very random favourite, but I really wanted to talk about this because it's something that I have been kind of subscribing to for a long time, and that is natural tampons or organic cotton tampons. So these are from Target, and firstly, how cute is this packaging? It's like got a copper lid, and then the actual tampons themselves are in this like banana leaf print, and I think the difference, this is like the regular size, and then like the larger and the smaller size are different colours. But I really like having this out in my bathroom. It doesn't look horrible, and you get so many. I don't know how many are in here, there's a lot. 30 tampons in this box, which I think is quite good. I think this was like $5, something like that. And on the back of the packaging, this isn't what sold me, but I also was like, genius. By women, for women, we got you. No exhausted cliches, just the quality you expect and authenticity you deserve. Thanks for helping a girl out. In many countries around the world, girls miss school due to a lack of access to period products. For every L tampon, which is what these are, you purchase, L provides access to a pad to a girl in need. But it's not just what you give, it's how you give. By supporting female entrepreneurs in creation of pads for their communities, we strengthen the power of women's collective actions for lasting change. Every purchase supports women agents of change. Join us at thisisl.com. And honestly, there's a few other brands. I think Lola does something similar. There's a few brands out there, I'll be sure to link a couple more below if you can't get the Target tampons where you are, that have causes like this, where you purchase these tampons, you're kind of supporting something else. I'm not against like Tampax or anything like that, but be sure to read the ingredients, because there's like bleach and all sorts of chemicals in a lot of tampons and feminine products. So just be smart and find something that's right for you. We're all conscious about like what we eat and what we kind of put on our skin, whether it's kind of choosing a natural product or thinking about what we do. Think about it in this way too. You're literally putting this inside you, and it's important. So yeah, I really wanted to give this a mention. I think it's really awesome that there are so many more of these available. They used to have these like horrible little cotton, these have an applicator and everything. They're like amazing. And yeah, I just think it's awesome. There's a lot of brands out there like this. I'll be sure to link some below, as I said. But I just wanted to give this brand a mention because I've been really enjoying the packaging of this, on top of the fact that it's an awesome product. So yeah, girls, think about what is inside your tampons and feminine products. So moving on to a few fashion favorites this month. I have been working at home a lot of the month, so there haven't been that many like new fashiony things that I've been wearing kind of out of the house. However, like I say, I went to Coachella and Miss Selfridge sent me a few bits and I've been living in this. This is a denim skirt. It's from the Petites collection at Miss Selfridge and it fits perfectly. Like, you know when you find a denim skirt or jeans or something in that thicker fabric and you're just like, oh, you made this for me, I love you. And I love the raw hem and the distressing on it is like perfect. It's not too distressed. The colour of denim's really nice and it's quite soft. It's like lived in denim, if you know what I mean. It's not super tough. I love Miss Selfridge's Petites collection. If you're on the shorter side, like I think it's 5'3" and under is considered petite, you definitely should check it out because there's so many cute things on there. But this denim skirt, I've literally been living in. Throw it on with a t-shirt, dress it up with a cute blouse, boots, trainers, like you name it, I've worn it and I've just been loving it. I just wanted to give it a mention because it's honestly been my kind of like go-to if I didn't want to wear jeans. And then onto a pair of sunglasses. I mentioned these in a haul and I'm really glad I got them because I don't know if I said in that haul, but I lost my favourite Ray-Bans that I wore all the time. They were like polarized and I like, you know, spent some money on them. I left them at the top of a mountain when we were skiing, which was so dumb. Anyway, I picked these up. Obviously the $5 sunglasses I'll never lose. They're from Forever 21 and they're kind of that same shape as the Le Specs. I actually think they're a tiny bit more wearable, more flattering than the Le Specs ones. Obviously these are way cheaper, but quite a few people have been asking me where they're from, so I thought I would give them a quick mention in this video because they're the only sunglasses I've been wearing and yeah, I really like them. Okay, so a food favourite that I wanted to mention is, oh, I nearly didn't mention my necklace. So I recently picked up this necklace. I don't know if you can see there, but it says Love, L-O-V-E on it. And I got it from Urban Outfitters and I just kind of added it onto my little necklaces here along with my two from Paloma Soul that I always wear. And I just really have been loving wearing them. Loving. But I just thought it was so cute. Look, it just says Love, L-O-V-E. And they had one that said XOXO, which was kind of the one I wanted. But when I went in and saw this, it was like on sale for like $9. I couldn't resist picking that up. And then I wanted to mention a food that I've been loving. I mentioned it on my Instagram stories before, and it's the Bear Snacks. I don't have any on me, but I'll probably insert a picture of them here. I absolutely have been loving these. I am not really like a dried fruit person. However, these are freeze-dried, so the flavour is like amazing. And they're like having crisps or like chips. They're different flavoured fruits. They have all different flavours. They sell them at like Whole Foods, L1. They have them at Starbucks is where I first found them. They have them all over. I'll be sure to link them down below. And the snacks are, oh, they're so freaking delicious. The favourite one I think I've had is, I think it's mango, pineapple and strawberry. Anyway, they're delicious. If you're looking for kind of like a healthy snack on the go, these are great. They haven't got any sugar like added to them other than the fruit, and because they're freeze dried, they're not as bad as like actually dried fruit in terms of sugar content. And for a little pick me up in the afternoon, love them. Also, if you're someone like does granola and cereal and you want kind of like a more of a healthier fruit option to pop on than putting on like dried fruit, you get a little packet of them and then sprinkle a little bit on. Oh my gosh, that'd be so delicious. Yeah, I've been loving them, so I wanted to give them a mention. As you know, guys, love my snacks. And then finally, I wanted to give a quick mention to some music that I've been loving. My good friend Ruth Ann has just put out her second single called Take My Place. I'll be sure to link it down below. She is an incredible singer-songwriter, you guys. If you don't know who she is, where have you been? She's so amazing, and she just put out her new video and it's so gorgeous. I absolutely love her, not just because she's my friend, because she's so unbelievably talented. You should all go give her a follow and check out her new video. Like I say, I'll be sure to link that down below. Her music's just so, oh, I can't even. She's got like the Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey thing, guys. Adele, Amy Winehouse, she's Lauryn Hill, she's in that group. You need to go listen to her, check her out, she's awesome. And I love her, so it would mean the world to me if you did. And that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed all the things that I'm loving this month. As I mentioned, everything will be linked down below. Of course, subscribe if you're not already, and let me know down in the comments what other videos you'd like to see here on my channel. I have a few videos that I'm working on at the moment. I'm also filming a what I did in May video, kind of vlog style, which I've been loving. Let me know if you're excited for that, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!